Hey, what is up, everyone? Hope everyone is having an amazing day. This is day 52 of my 100 Days .NET Learning Challenge and 7th day of my .NET MAUI Learning Challenge. And in this series, we're building a mobile application, which is music player application, full-featured music player application. And last day, I've been able to play a music on a button click, but I haven't been able to play your favorite music because the app only knows one music and it plays only one music. And in this episode, I will try to play the music we want. There are gonna be a list of music. We can import music, and whenever we we will click on the music, it will play the music. So that's the target. And also I'll try to implement the play and pause button. So whenever I'll try to pause, it will pause the music. I'll try to play, it will play the music from where I've paused. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so since in the last episode I have able to play music on button click from here. So the next step would be to actually play the music from the list. So obviously this static list will not be here for now. For now, I will keep it here. But whenever I import some music, I list those on the top, and whenever I click any of those, I will play the music instantly and then pause the music whenever I click this. Also play the music whenever I click this. Um, I'm I'm repeating myself too much. Sorry, guys. And also, hopefully, we will be able to update the seek functionality here. Although I don't know if I can do it right now. So let's see how this thing goes. Okay, my first feature is done. Now I can add musics. I couldn't. I could have added music before though. Let's add more music. And it is playing a music. And whenever I'm gonna click some music that is not a real music, it's gonna play the default ones that has been set before. I don't know if you guys can hear this. And whenever I'm gonna click a different music, it will play different music. Like here, it is playing different musics, right? And whenever I'm gonna play this, it's gonna restart this because it is playing the previous one. Now, I've found a new way to actually executes the media from the main page. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating an action which is on music play requested, and when the main page initializes, I'm registering the event. So that is a fancy way of Maui to register and deregister, I guess, an event function. So this function, that only thing this function does is play my media element. So that is a new way, and hopefully this one is the best of all the other approach I've been following. Let's see how this thing goes. And finally for today, I have implemented the play and pause button. So right now how this thing is working, say I click a music, this thing plays, and if you guys can see this thing turned from play to pause button, and if I try to pause it, it will pause, and if I try to play it, it will play the same music. So the control is there. I can change the music and I can play pause accordingly, and this will also reflect here. So this is a nice thing. Now, this feature looks very, very, very simple. It is actually very, very simple, but let me show you how much code I've written for this. So, here, this code, this thing looks pretty nice, and thanks to thanks to the YouTuber Sean Singleton, his name. So I cannot show you his channel because of copyright issues. I don't know how this thing works, but there's a pretty good chance if I show his channel on my video, there's gonna be some kind of copyright. So please subscribe to his channel. He's pretty nice. So Sean Singleton. So this is the implementation. Let me show you. This is nice. This is like pretty creative. I'm taking true and false properties and the condition, and based on these thing changes, I am rendering this, and there is a handle render, so it checks the condition, and if the condition met, it renders true, and it's false. Even though this is simple, but the idea is amazing because .NET MAUI does not allow us to write if else condition in a simple manner for some reason, and they need to improve this, in my opinion. So right now, if it's true, it is rendering this play button, and if it's false, this it is rendering this. And the refactoring, I did some refactoring in the main page, which is this is so hard to navigate in Writer. So this is the event, and this is the play and pause music I have here. Now I wanted to separate out the logic and put it everything into the view model. So I made it like this, and I think you guys saw this before. I already showed this before. Now this thing may seem weird that whenever someone's clicking from the view model and it's coming here and then it is going back to there, because see here, whenever on play requested, that is actually coming from the view model, and then this play music is sending back the control to the view model again. This thing might seem unnecessary, but we need this because we cannot access the name straight from the view model. For example, the UI component, everything that works like kind of like HTML ID. So we cannot access those from the view model itself. So what we need to do is whenever user fires some event, we need to come here, and then we need to grab whatever we need from here and then pass it through the parameter, and then we can do write our logic. So the logic is pretty simple. It is playing the media element and it is changing the status here. So more as we progress more and more, this thing will be more complicated, but this is the most simplest implementation for this job. So thank you so much guys for watching the video, and please like and subscribe to the channel. This helps the creator to create more and more amazing and helpful contents. So see you guys in the next day.